and glory to and how by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, the key minister, rule well. These Lord say he takes our brothers out there, push this word and sincerity and the truth. God wants our brothers and children out there, keep this word and sincerity. All right, we acting once again, let the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans know we are God's chosen people. We're the Israelites according to the Holy Bible. We come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of the wicked kingdom of America. Babylon the Great according to the Holy Bible, ruled and ran by the so-called white man Esau, even the devil that the Bible speaks of. We are here to come and proclaim the prophecies that the Lord has spoken aforetime in our forefathers and our ancestors time period. They prophesied of the downfall of all these wicked kingdoms and prophecies that was going to take place in the latter days, which we're living in those last days right now. We're seeing prophecies in real time coming to pass. We're seeing them in progress. As you can see, things that, like, for example, something that's working on or something that you're actively working on is going to be in progress. And that's what we see these prophecies doing.
I did Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, against great kingdoms, war, evil, and pestilence.
Right, we're doing the same thing. We're coming in the stead of the prophets, prophesizing of war, of pestilence, diseases, famine, judgment that's going to happen all on this earth. And it's happening around the four corners of the earth, but it's going to come to America. Because that's what people don't realize. There's still an article about something that's happening in another country and don't have the mindset that, oh, this can happen over here in America. Because nothing like that, nothing catastrophic has ever happened to this place to where it was never able to bounce back. That's going to happen. It happened to all the ancient kingdoms, you know? Just like our forefathers prophesied of all the ancient kingdoms, and they failed and never came back into power. That's the same thing that's going to happen to America.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, no daughter of Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, the daughter of Babylon is talking about America, because America is following after all the ancient customs of ancient Babylon. You know, it's the daughter of Babylon, and it said, "Come down and sit in the dust." Sit in the dust meaning sit in a low position. You know, because America has been at the top for ever since it came up as a nation. Ever since it came up as a country, it's been the world. It's been a dominating superpower. You know, that's why when everybody thinks of America, they always think about their military, and they always say that, oh, America can never be beat. You know, you got the American people. They don't even know even half of what the American military have in possession or anything. They just know they can't be beat. You know, yeah, that's the mindset. Like, no. I was just gonna say that's the mindset of the American people, but also to these other countries, they know what America has done to come up into their high position.
And some guy we met in the gym, he said the same thing. America can't be took. You know, America like this, or they can't be beat. Hey, guess what? They are gonna get their ass kicked. And I hate to bust your fucking bubble. They gonna get their ass. They're gonna get their ass took by frame.
I was just like to say that we done seen something that a person that everybody has their bets on get destroyed. You know, he got destroyed and he was undefeated. That's the same way America's gonna go out. America's gonna get completely destroyed, and everybody's gonna see. And then all the people that was for their side ain't gonna have nothing to say. It's gonna be quiet, like the brother said.
It's Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9. Remember the former things of old. I am Yahweh, there is none else. I am the Most High, there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, from the ancient times, things that are not yet done. Saying my counsel shall stand, I will do all my pleasure.
Right, see, the Lord said he declares the end from the beginning going into the prophecy. You know, the Lord had already had the end figured out from the beginning. The Lord is not just going with the flow, as most people say. You know, we just go with the flow, whatever it is. The Lord has everything calculated and planned out. And America's days are numbered. That's why we seeing these prophecies come to pass in real time. Habakkuk chapter 2, like the scriptures say, they would tarry, wait for it, because during the time that the Lord spoke, it wasn't their time. That's what the angel told David. You know, it's for the time of the end, and in the end, in your life. You know, and now David's in his life.
I'm about to say, this is gonna make the people of the world look foolish. Because as y'all was saying, the people, Americans really don't think America's gonna go down. But he prophesied from the beginning as well. It's like he's telling you what's gonna happen at the end of the movie. At the end of a movie he made, and the people like, no, it's gonna end this way. It's foolishness, but it's also mercy because he's telling you before it happens.
Terror to them.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right? How is Babylon? How did America really be destroyed? You know, everybody's going to be at off when they start seeing the village back out, back to back. Like the scripture said, it's going to be like birth pain. It's going to continue to increase when the Lord continue on adding more judgment to this place. You know, and really they're going to be seeing how best of the American people going to be getting. You know, it's going to be just like the said, it's got to be a time like that before. So the Lord has to have a special type of judgment to come to America to make this stand out. You know, that's what the Lord is saying. You know, when He said a time like never before on the earth, He said, "I'm gonna make these judgments that happen at this time is gonna stand out." And then people talk about
they don't look at the both sides against the world. See, if you study, and that shows you that people don't study history. Because you go out to the history, the strongest military didn't always win. It was all according to prophecy. That's who going to war. Okay, when it came to major empires that would have conflicts in the earth, it was about prophecy. That's the winner of the war is prophecy, man. So it doesn't matter about your military capability, your military assets, your military technology when it comes to prophecy. And how about Shimon? Lord is against America, man. Russia and these other nations are just vessels that the Lord is going to use to bring America down. But ultimately, it's the Lord is against America, man. No?
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19. 17. In the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he hath determined against it.
Right, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which He has determined against that it is America. That it is the so-called white man, Esau, it is the devil that the Bible speaks of, you know? Because the judgment of the Lord is for America to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. But He's speaking this into existence. Jeremiah 51, verse 1. He's speaking all this into existence. And this is terror unto the people. The mindset of the people are starting to realize that what these men are saying is true because prophecy is coming to pass. You can't deny it.
They said, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Right, you have striven against the Lord. So it said you was caught in the trap. You wasn't aware. The Lord is leading you right to your destruction. You know, all these different leaders, especially the elites, they thinking that they in control. They're thinking that they controlling every both sides, the party, the war that's going to happen. They think they really got everything planned out, and they're going to come up from the ashes and rebuild their own kingdom. You know, rebuild their kingdom how they want it to be. But it's not going to be like that. The Lord is leading you right to your destruction. You know, and they know you how Shai is coming back. They think they're going to have the space weapons ready for them. They think, you know, they have their minds that they, what was it, chapter 6, where it said, the heathen rage and make a vain thing.
Take out that beat though.
Like those. It says that Babylon is in the snare, going back to their pride. You know, but when someone's been undefeated, you know, they get to the point where they think they can't be beat. You know, like when you look at all the sports teams, even the individual sports people that was undefeated, you know, they would say the most outlandish things. You know, Conor McGregor, he said he'll be Jesus Christ, man. You know, that's when he was feeling himself, man. Ronda Rousey, when she was undefeated, she talking about she'll fight Mayweather, okay? And she got dropped by the goddamn heel kick. You ain't seen her since, man.
Hey,
You know?
she was
Yeah, she was a wrestler, yeah. That's an embarrassment, man. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So, when you are building yourself, you know, you're very pumped. You know, you can see some people that work their way up the pump, you know, they got a pumpness about themselves as if they think they some type of guy or something like that. You know? But Lord put America in that position just for that great fall, man. It's a long fall when you fall that far from the top, man. Like they fight the spits, that's a long fall, man. You know, like I say, when you fall like that, you go into depression immediately. You know, a long fall like that, man, but America has been propped up for the biggest fall ever, man.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from it. It's hard to work your way back from it. If you was at the top and now you all the way at the bottom, you know, it's hard to work your way back up. You need divine intervention just to get back to that. And just look at us, the Israelites. We was at the top at one point. We fell all the way to the bottom. And the only way for us to come back is for divine intervention.
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me and destroying wind.
Right, the destroying wind, going to that wind and going to spirit. Going to a lot of the definitions of spirit, and part of it is that prophetic spirit. And we speaking all the prophecies into existence. We tell you that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, and what do you see? These countries getting their missiles ready. You know, we telling you it's going to be a famine. We see articles speaking on how the food is failing. You know, farmers are not able to produce. You know, crops are being destroyed. Inflation. You know, what guns? Global boiling, as they call it. You know.
Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right, it said, after that, nothing's going to use his mouth, the prophet. You know, the Lord said that and since he spoke through the mouth of the prophet in Luke chapter 1, you know, that's his mouthpiece. So he's speaking everything into existence, and he's making it happen. But he's speaking it through the mouth of the prophet, as he did aforetime. And nothing that he spoke in the ancient world has ever failed. You know, and nothing that he's speaking right now is failed. We rising back like he said he would, you know, rising back up, and he's making himself known unto the elect like he said he would. And now we see America's falling from that high position. It's falling morally, spiritually, you know, financially, economically, and then it's going to be destroyed and burned with fire. Read it.
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me, destroying wind.
Right, and them that rise up against the destroying wind, because we're not just prophesying against America, we're prophesying against all the heathen nations. Because all of them are rising up against Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. They're risen up against his people, you know, and they've contributed to us being in this destroyed state that we are in, you know, Psalm 83. So we rising up against, we speaking against all the nations that rise up against Yahweh and Yahushua, you know, and then destroy wind again is the spirit of the Lord, which is the prophecy, the words that we speak, and then it's going to translate into the thermonuclear missile, which is going to actually be a physical wind, and it's going to feel just like when you get in your, like it's hot now, you get in your car and you turn the air on, the first thing is the heat blast. That's what it's going to feel like.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me and destroy winds.
So he raised up against Babylon and then with the will and the mission. He's talking about the people in America. Lord hates the people in America more than anything outside of the elect. That's why America has reverse destruction. You know, he hates the inhabitants of America the most because they're the most proud and the most rebellious. You know, that's why America is going to be completely burned. That's the hatred that goes as a society of people. You know, the brother is going this. Yeah.
Verse 2. Now I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. In that day of trouble, they shall be against her around about.
These other nations, you know, because all these other nations are competitive against America. You know, at one point, even America's allies were all with her. You know, but now these other nations, they're gonna eventually all turn against America and burn her with fire. You know, and they're gonna get everything out of her. Like China can bankrupt America overnight, and in the morning when you wake up, everything is gonna be different. That's how much of a grip these other nations got over America.
Yes. And this Psalms 2, start at 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Right? Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Going back to these other nations, it's starting with Esau Edom, the elite. They have the idea that they're gonna push their agenda. Everything is gonna work in their favor. You know, they think that they're really gonna be able to overcome the Lord and his design, his creature, his creation, and be able to conquer it for his own stuff. But going back to where it said the Lord has laid a snare, and you was not aware of a snare, and you was not aware of. You know, because everything is prophecy. You know, you're walking in your prophecy. Everything was designed for you to be destroyed.
Like verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves in the rulers take counsel together against the Yahweh Shai and against the anointed one, saying, let us break the banner asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sit in the heavens should laugh, and Yahweh Shai should have them in derision.
Right, so this is the mindset of the other nations. It says the Lord had them in derision. You couldn't trap. You know, the Lord has he set y'all up, especially Esau Edom in America to be this world's power. And like the brother was going into, America has gotten that with Esau Edom got that pride. That pride has reached into the heavens. The Obadiah chapter 1. But it say it's reached. You know, your pride has reached how's the word? Y'all, Esau, America is the most powerful nation. Esau Edom is the most powerful nation on the face of the earth.
And it Jeremiah 50 and 31. Behold, I'm against thee of thy most proud, said Yahweh shall host. For the day is coming, the time that I will visit thee. Verse 32. And the most proud should be stumbled and fall, and none should raise them up. And I will kindle the fire in his cities, and should divide them round about.
Right, so it said he is against the most proud, which is Esau, America. You know, because it's the most powerful nation on the face of the earth. It's the only nation that goes throughout the earth, putting bases in other nations, and dare these other nations to step out of line. You go to other nations and try to regulate how they should run their country, and if they don't get down what you want, you would start some type of controversy, and then go in, send your military, and paint them in the image, you know, to the American people. As, oh, they being a tyrant over their people or this and that, you know. But that pride is going to come to an end because now the Lord is going to bring that final judgment to where Esau Edom is going to take the biggest deal in, you know. He's going to be brought to a very low estate.
Jeremiah 49:14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, the ambassador sent unto the heathen, saying, gather you together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath exceeded thee, and the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from this, said the Lord.
Right, so he's gonna bring you down from that high state. They said though God has been most proud, you know. They got their satellites in space, you know, where it said they got their nest among the stars, they got their satellites in space, they got their, you know, America has been built up to that high state, and you know what the scripture say? It says, how is it worded? Where it said, it's I'm sure you get Obadiah chapter 35.
This is back in Jeremiah 49:1. It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from this, said the Lord.
Right, he will bring you down from this, said the Lord. The Lord is gonna destroy your whole infrastructure, your whole estate, everything that you built up, you know, all this pride, all your achievement, everything is gonna be brought down to the ground. It's gonna be destroyed.
And Obadiah, and one vision of Obadiah, thus say Yahweh Shah concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High, and a bastard is sent among the heathen. Raise ye up, no, rise ye, and let us rise against her in battle. Verse 2, behold, I have made thee smaller among the heathen, but greatly despised. Verse 3, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high. That's it.
And that's Esau. I mean, you look at New York City, they call it the concrete jungle. You know what I mean? So Esau is always dwelling high because he wanted to resemble the current day society to his origins, right? The Caucasus Mountains where he came, Mount Petra. You know, that's exactly what it's called. The mountain of rock, the mountain of stone.
It called that just like that damn thing. They building right there called just like that, man. I said, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You go, bro.
Like, read the whole chapter.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, then I will bring thee down, said Yahweh Shah.
Going back to my point, where it said they got their satellites and their space stations in the heavens. You know, all of that is going to be brought down because Esau, even his pride has been lifted up far beyond any other nation. They really think that they control this whole earth. They think it was given into their hands for them to control, but it's not. It wasn't created for them. You know. So they got weapons. Got space force. And I got those certain advantages. They fly really high altitude. You know. So Esau, he's the first military to be in the air. No other military of the equals in the air. So Esau was the first one to take his military to the sky. You know, it was for the purpose of what? The war in heaven.
Right.
You know?
On the game Call of Duty 2, 3, man, they show their weapon. They're up there. It showed and shoot from up there and destroyed the building, we've been on video game. But that showed it.
Because DEW, it should bring energy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the big laser that came
Yeah.
out in the sky. I said, this is where we started a lot of wildfire.
And I think they did this shit in China over there, man. I think they did it in China about a couple years ago. They used I can tell you, China they get y'all ass.
Right, like the Lord allowed Esau Edom to get all these weapons this is the part of his blessing. You know, that was a part of him being puffed up in pride. You know, just so he'll have the mentality to take on the Lord. Just a little thought to go into his mind. Because the Lord, again, this is our prophecy. The Lord wants it to happen. So it's going to happen like the brother got it. His words shall not return unto him void. In order for him to go and fight against the Lord, he has to be prepared, which he's not prepared. But that's all going back to those vain imaginations.
Is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 12. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, it shall be brought low.
Right, everyone that is lifted up shall be brought low. And let's start with Esau, Edom, and these other nations. Then you got 2/3 of our people that fit in that category too. Because our people really think that because they have something in this world, whether it be attention or a social media status or money or fame, that they really something, But we come to the understanding when you come into the truth that we are nothing, We have to come base. We have to come humble to Yahweh Shekam Shah. That's the only way you're gonna make it. That's why I said everyone that is proud should be brought low. Even when we was in that mentality, we was brought low. We was humble. Gonna be humble one way or another.
America is the most hardest place for no reason. Like it's an easy thing, especially if you in this world, you don't have no morals or no laws to keep you to get rich. Like you can become gain some millions or some millions of dollars for doing some ridiculous stuff. Like y'all seen this lady that pretend to be a NPC and making these good gestures. Like NPC like a fake character. But she's just doing the ridiculous stuff. She's making thousands from like this OnlyFans numbers. They making huge money for ridiculous stuff. And they proud, they proud. You become very happy. It's a stupid thing.
People put on the watch, donate money just to watch them eat some more elimination.
They have this mentality. I did it on my own. Can't tell me nothing.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Yeah, like the brother saying. I mean, like you can do all kind of crazy ass shit, and you get $1,000 then turn to 1,000, then turn 10,000, then million, then they pay you. Acting like a goddamn idiot, or doing some stupid just to get money.
And attention.
Yeah, attention.
Just like all them different, which I don't know if they still doing now, but all them challenges that people used to do on social media. Like the crate challenge where people was falling off the crates and killing themselves. Right. Challenge getting shot up and everything. People getting killed from them. They're doing all that for attention. But like the brother said, Red, Paul had said in great dignity and the rich in low place. Rich in faith, rich in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
It's like because like a video we do, right? We don't get no 50,000 likes on 10,000 subscribers, but shit they do, shit they got millions, 2 million. You know what I'm saying? But it's how that place is, man. They don't want to hear the truth. You hear the truth's bad. They don't hear that. People hate being correct. And that's what all boil down to. That hate being told and it can't do. All right.
Not a trending topic.
Yeah.
This is St. John chapter 15, verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Right, so we have been chosen out of the world. We are waking up to all the folly and the confusion that this world has the mindset of the people in, especially the West. And now we have been chosen out of the world, so now the world looks at us different. And we look at the world different. We look at everything that they're doing that's folly now. for what it really is, versus how everyone is taken by what they see on social media or what they see in public. If it's not has nothing to do with the truth. Because even when they come to the truth, they try to make mockery of or make some type of attention grab. Just like the Jake that was making mockery of the prophet. You know,
No, if I may add, hate, hate goes into displeasure or disregard. So, when you say the world shall hate you, you see it, they disregard the prophets. They disregard anything that comes from a religious standpoint, you know, especially the Bible. It disregards. That's scripture says in Proverbs 1:24. Because I have hated knowledge, hated his reproof. You're gonna mock when your bill coming. It's gonna get bad. You disregard it.
People hate this. People hate accountability. People hate standing. People hate patience and responsibility. Yeah. You see how people thrive, man. You know, like it's a very patient, very narcissistic society, man. Everybody is just about what they need at that moment, man. That society comes from what, man? Idolatry, man. Self-worship, going back to social media. That's so as soon as the light turn green, nigga blowing the horn like that. Coming to apartment complex flying like that. Yeah, no.
That's not how you talk about shit. And look at you.
this word right around.
Yeah, but see, this is society that now imagine take away food from the equation. People gonna go ballistic. This society is set up to destroy itself. Before that takes place on self-destruction. That's why in the midst of chaos, a lot of these people are gonna take each other out. They're gonna help each other out.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Right. America's the golden city. It's that place that everybody wanted to be at one point. Everybody wanted to come over here to America. They see the baseball games, they see the music videos, sports, entertainment, and then you got the workplace where you can go and work and come home to a nice, lovely family. That whole illusion.
They painted their picture with live in sick money.
Right.
Family strong, family little house.
Right.
They painted their scene.
Then they use again, he saw them come over.
Yeah. Push that after. It was a point of America. It's such because you come up and then you have morals, and then you have these fans growing and coming, but then it started to shift. It started to get darker and funny. Now it's getting extremely aggressive, man. Now Esau was forming a global digital prison, man. Right. But like you said, it was that golden city and everybody was coming to America for the come on, man.
It was that woman with the golden. It was beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, it really was. It was rooted off of corruption.
They call it a bait and switch.
Right.
Where they get the bait and switch. They let you in for decades. Now that you get it for, man. Go to where they were getting top revenue, man.
So full of abominations. Because it's like when you drink something, at first you don't feel it, but when you keep sipping, you start to get a little tipsy. You start to feel the effects of it. That's what happened with America. They come full of abominations. First it was good, It was like, okay, yeah, it drew people in. Then as you drunk more and more of it, now you see all the people drunk off of the doctrine with the philosophy of America, democracy. Now that women ain't looking so good no more.
I remember video the apostle Ramla, he brought out that it was some people that thought America's street were actually paved with gold. And tricked. You got tricked. Once you was here, you found out that people was rude. There was no morals. There was no no proper proper way of living, but just evil. Get over, get rich quick scheme. Get over your brother. That's that couple.
That's the mindset of the heart. I think of the heart. Everything is like overseas. That's why she would wear certain outfits that would kind of perk up her chest, you know, show off the curves, Yeah, she will oversell herself, man. But all she needs to seal the deal. Once she seals the deal with you, and she got what you want, she don't care about how you feel about it, man. That's the enemy that's in America, man. Once I get mine, it's everybody running off from the club, man. I got fix it. This, this book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nation have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Like Babylon have been a golden, so it has been a key factor to pollute and corrupt the earth, which lets you know that the Lord done this, going back to this all prophesied. His words should not go out void. But it said it made the earth drunken. It is drunken with the filth and the abominations that America has had to offer. And it said all the nations are drunk. Now they're becoming bad because they're becoming corrupted with all of the mindset of the West. Feminism going around. You got the transformers, the LG, the alphabet community. Then you got emasculating your men. You had countries that have to ban U.S. food. All of this is a part of the mindset and the democracy of America. Because America comes to your country with all this different aid, but the only way for you to really these treaties, these contracts, these agreements, but then behind it they got schemes to destroy your country.
The America don't get portion. Right. Like why are other countries banning certain food from America? There's no uproar about it. No, but when they passed the anti-abortion bill, hey, it was marching, man. When they killed a random nigga, Jake Park. Here it is, they're banning food that you consume every day in another country, and there's no red flag. Showing you the oblivious nature of America. One thing the elites have done, they've done a fantastic job in dumbing down America, man. To where they have no awareness, man.
Brought out, you made everybody drunken. When you drunk, especially when you messed up, you're oblivious. You're oblivious. Like you'll believe every word. Like it got so bad that you can't tell what a woman is.
Excuse me. Awareness on zero.
That's sad. Get like that. You don't know. Look at them like I see the cop. I couldn't tell what the fuck they was. I couldn't. I looked at motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck they was. I couldn't tell what it was. I ain't saying nothing to that. Well, the fucking was. I ain't saying nothing to it. That's the best thing you do. I ain't say nothing to the eat, but I'm just saying you really can't tell. So he's all got, man. Hey, if all the people want to run to America, man, keep your ass in y'all head. Don't bring like what that woman said. Harry told us long again. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. We telling you, don't bring your ass over here. Stay with y'all there. I'm telling you. If love destroy this place, hey, that's on you.
Right, the Lord is going to create the earth with a Western mindset. Like you were going into with food too. You got American diets and American culture and customs over in other countries, and now their people are being destroyed off of what's being done over here in America. Where their culture is, they'll be more like healthy, like in Japan, for example.
Yeah, it's done.
They're trying to
McDonald's,
right.
Man, no more Allen, skinny, right?
Right.
You want them skinny. Them motherfuckers got diabetes, they high blood pressure. They fat as fuck. They fat as hell now. It's not like for dogs. They got same shit. Fat ass people, man, got high blood pressure. Fat. Because the damn American died, man.
Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up that no man may come in.
America, the city of confusion. Oh, okay. Going to give me one. Isaiah 24:10. That word confusion. And this is it, man. This is the place of great confusion, man. Okay? The point that you trying to argue about what a woman is, man. You know? The point that women don't even know their role. The point that, you have a culture, okay, to where Jake is killing one another based off a rap song, man. It's based off a baseball hit, man. This is great confusion, man.
And adultery is looked at as some crime, you know? But you'll see somebody say it's just your turn, like talking to the man, it's just your turn.
Yeah, she enjoys this one.
And then you even had a reality show about it called Wild Swap, on TV. They showing you that another man is dealing with another man's woman, and they switching women.
Yeah, the opportunity, no jump. That the porn start smashing white. You see, he saw put it in your face to cause this point, plant that seed into women, man. You know?
This is confusion. Isaiah 24:10 says, from an unused root, meaning to lie waste, formlessness, confusion, unreality.
Unreality. This is the place of unreality. Okay, no matter how much surgery you do, that man is still a man. That woman is still a woman. That's unreality, man. Okay? Women screaming that they don't need men and they're independent. That's unreality, man. And here it is, their whole existence is based off the work and the labor of men. Okay? But they push that mindset that's not realistic, man. Okay? This is a very unrealistic society over here in the West, man. It's so unrealistic, don't even make sense anymore, man. You know?
Says emptiness, nothingness, empty space, that which is empty or unreal.
Empty and hungry. It's to the point to why, you remember back in the day, you used to get excited about the weekend going to the club, seeing little chicks, you see something you like, but now everyone's so empty, like, what's the point? Like, how fine she is here, that's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
She gonna be more of a goddamn problem, man.
Space for dead.
Yeah. It's just emptiness, man. People have no conversation, they're not intellectual. Yeah. You know?
They can't live without the phone like that. And even if you do get to talk to her, she got the phone in her hand. Yeah.
She ain't on nothing. Like she's empty. All she knows some shit like put some clothes on, take a picture, or trying to scheme nigga out of the trip.
Well, that's literally like
Yeah, going to the next Beyonce concert, man. Okay? Niggas don't know nothing past sports. Okay? Niggas don't know how to enterprise, niggas don't know how to come together and put systems together, put plays together. Niggas, it's just an empty society, man.
Says wasteland, wilderness, place of chaos, vanity.
Place of chaos. Look at the dysfunction here, man. Look at you have whole neighborhoods, okay, full of men, okay, that's drugged out and ready to kill. There's chaos, man. Okay? Niggas shot up with 4th of July. Niggas shot up Juneteenth. Niggas shot up graduation.
State fair.
Yeah, the state fair. This is chaos. Like they had Jim and Bill show on High Street at the same time they had a gun show. So I was up there getting some stones, and I'm seeing it's just niggas coming out with new AKs, new SKs. I'm talking about niggas tank top pants. I said, damn. Nobody see this shit. Like, damn. What you think we do? Like, god damn. But
I know he ain't hunting.
yeah, this I was talking. I had a guy I was driving a few months ago. He from Argentina, but he came over here. He like his boss. One of his places was in Mississippi. He was a big guy. So I was talking to him, He was talking about Argentina. He said, "See, Argentina different." He said, "We can't get them. Like, can't get them stuff." He said, "Y'all get rocket launcher." He said, "What?" He took him what he was saying. Y'all, you got that stuff. No, but that shows you that just how America is just wide open, man. Everything is just wide goddamn open, man. The boundaries is done. Ain't no more boundaries on nothing. Every line has been crossed. You know, every line has been erased. Like it ain't no more boundaries in America, man. It's just chaos and banditry, man.
When there's no boundaries, is you're just open to change. It's shameless. With that, there's a video the other day. A lady, in another country, talking about she want to get stretched out, eat some booty. There's no, once there's no boundary, there's nothing to hold you back. You be open for everything. You're willing to do everything. You'll sell your soul for anything.
She go by the Buckingham Palace. Then she want to get her box stretched and eat a big food. See, like you said, ain't no more boundaries. Okay, who bought that to Henry Gibson? But it's the motion. You know, Esau make wickedness cute through music, man. You know?
And that's like everything about it. People believe that the country, like that porn star, like Mia Khalifa. She left over from, I think she was India, she was somewhere over there. Iran, somewhere over there. She came over to be a porn star. And I fucked because they know that shit went right. But she left over there to bring her in. Oh, she done it. And she the problem she is.
This is called Psalm chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted.
Okay, Esau, he lived a freedom free. You know, and what we're seeing in this society, this is the mind of the devil playing out. Okay, this is the see, it's way bigger than buying and selling. Like that see him is just going to be a device where he has complete control over the world's economy. All right, and your individual transaction, man. All right, to where he can rule over you for more entirely through the economy. But the culture that he wants to bring to society, man, it's completely perverse, man. This man has no limit to the wickedness and the filth that he'll do, man. We're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. You know, when we hear particular things, certain things come out like the Pizzagate, sex trafficking, you know, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, man. You know, this man wants to bring a straight satanic society, all right, to the earth and normalize it. Okay? Get that have to one. We can have a good one. So we're gonna read now. So we to the point now when the elites they got everyone so stupefied, they're just coming straight out. And it's showing what they're about, man. Who the president is, man. This is a goddamn joke. That nigga he wouldn't have lasted in the White House in the 90s, man. Them red blooded Americans would have went mayhem. That nigga would have had to get out of there, man. Falling up the steps and shit, man. If it's an act, they would have got that nigga out of there, man. But now, and at least do that, man. That's what they call it, heat check. Just to see where everybody mind it. And the fact that they just allow Joe Biden to be, because all he do is call the goddamn broke kids, man. Broke everything, hug everybody down to the
Can't talk.
yeah. This nigga show up at the kids' swimming pool. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, why are you here? Yeah. What you doing? Oh, you don't even know what she did. Yeah, her drunk ass. You know, you got it all right, man.
Habakkuk 1 and 8. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards. Verse 7. They are terrible and dreadful parts. For lo, I will raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
Yeah, see, the ancient Babylonians did this. Neo-Babylonian Empire did this. Now this is speaking of America. Okay, the Chaldeans are those warlocks and witches that run the empire behind the scenes. Okay, they just pop up these politicians. You know, the figure is, well, this place is ran by straight witchcraft, man. Put that in Isaiah 47.
The judgment and the dignity shall proceed of themselves.
Your judgment and dignity shall proceed from himself. He's setting the standard of what's right. No, he's setting the standard of what's true, man. He's been doing that throughout the earth, man. You know, and he's making straight perversions as a thing of truth, as a thing of honor. Okay? For the Secretary of Health. She's a transformer.
Yeah.
The Secretary of Health, man. Okay? Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 7 in the NLT, they are notorious for their cruelty and do whatever they like.
They do whatever they like. Okay? These devils do whatever they like. And here it is. They put a mandate on the Jews. Jews are just slaughtering folk, people, and what they say, my bad. You know, you don't even see the boy on say his name, Dr. F. You know, he just came on the scene, told you do this, do that, motherfucker died, and you don't even see him. Nigga chilling. That's what these devils do, man. The man turns the earth to a death camp, and then say, shit, my bad. You know? And hit the switch back on everybody back there.
And this just be did.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna die.
You know?
Nobody's speaking on that.
Yeah.
They seeing, they literally telling you, like you said, that this is what's killing people, and nobody's saying nothing about it.
But and that's the thing, like, and the Lord for show you like what's what they get running. You know? Yeah. Niggas just mid layup. That's, you know, through. Yeah. What's the one word to look for? Okay, go ahead.
Verse 8, it says, their horses are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
They are very vicious. You know, this is the very military, extremely vicious. Go ahead.
And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from afar. They shall fly as the eagle that hasten to eat.
Yep. So America has military 3,500 miles away from America. Everywhere they're spread thin, man. Over 900, close to 1,000 military bases, man. Okay. And what do? They control the earth, man. Okay. They just parked up Navy vessels anywhere. No. You fishing, you look up. This is goddamn. So U.S. Roosevelt. Like goddamn. You know. But who gonna say something? You know.
Man, you fuck around and get used as target practice.
Yeah.
And nobody hear about it.
Yeah. Thought you was hostile.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead.
They shall come all for violence.
Yep.
Their faces shall suck up as the east wind.
Yep.
They shall gather the captivity as the same.
They shall gather the captivity as the same. This man, Esau, Edom, has put the earth in captivity, man. That's why all of the jobs went from America to China, all right, because they're cheap labor. China is nothing but a cheap warehouse. It's a gigantic warehouse for America, man. Okay, the whole, like you saying, China can bankrupt America, but they will go bankrupt too, because they send everything over here. Okay? Everything that we got on China. Yeah. You see? All these the devices is made over there, man, but just America using the earth as a big slave camp, man. That's why those nations in Africa are going crazy. They're like, look, because they have a simple now. How we the number one seller in uranium, but we broke? No? It don't make sense. They're like, how we the number one in this resource, number one in this resource, number one in that resource, but we ain't got nothing.
That's a sign of a dying society.
God.
Okay, because you're supposed to be in a prosperous state of living as far as the economy is concerned. But the man that ruled it has mismanaged what the Most High gave. So therefore, the mismanagement of this business or this corporation is going to be just like these buildings right here. See the signs for lease and or for sale. Babylon the Great right now, it's up for demolition. You know what I mean? It's that decayed and corrupt that it is officially up for demolition.
What they had, the one that had the last eclipse, they put the X over America. Remember that? So when they do demolition, they put X's on what and tear down. Yeah, yeah. So the angel saying over X, the cross with the jack, like something's going on.
That's why those nuclear missiles, when the Mossad have like a certain terminology towards them, it says that they shall not break their ranks. They're gonna have that precision and hit every particular mark. In this case, as you mentioned, the X's. So America, Babylon the Great has X's in different locations where the Mossad is going to do a complete annihilation. Isaiah 14:7-8, it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Because why? Esau, he was going to be renewed and power. See, Esau is in the power of the earth is given into his hand. That's why this man geoengineered, this man tampered well, he tampered with the water, he's able to tamper with the air, tamper with food, he tampered with the minds of people. Like this man has everyone in chaos mode, man. Everything is in chaos mode. Okay.
The fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Yeah, when Esau was taking out of power, it's going to be a relief to nature. Like the nature is going to be a relief when this nigga is moved out of power. You got to the point to where a whale will beat yourself. It's so bad in the water, he'll take a chance on the land. You like, shit, I just go to the land and see how that work out, because it's so bad in the water.
Insects you ain't seen in 7 years.
Yeah. Birds just fly out, just fall out the sky. Nigga just stop flapping. You know? Yeah. Because the Wi-Fi, all of the fake birds, man, like all this satellites and shit. Like this man's rulership is extremely detrimental to the earth, man, and everything in it. That's why scripture say no flesh should be saved if the day's not short. And the days talking about short is his rulership, man.
Second Ezra 5:8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
That's what we see, man. Wild animals change their places, man. Okay? Because Esau, what they call deforestation. You know, he just chopped down trees. You know, even the Christmas, the fir tree, this is the tree they do for Christmas. It's a big business, man. But that tree is vital to a lot of animals, man. Hey, this nigga uses it just for people to decorate and celebrate paganism, man. No? Like the elder said, man, this is the worst mismanagement of the planet Earth that the earth has ever seen. You know? No other heathen ruler mismanaged the earth as bad as Esau, man. You know?
I mean, and he also, he'll kill up some animals, right? Make them rough, then cut their stuff out so he can get some nigga breeding and make, for merchandise. Like y'all know the cut. If you try to get one, you have to give him cut. So you want breed them like that because there's money for him. He goes around the planet doing this to animal stuff like that, with that, along with that deforestation, he'll do it to animals, calling them for no reason.
You turn around and put in an article, they almost extinct. He the root cause.
Especially you going all the goddamn way. It did some jungle. Get a animal. That's when the animal get older their ass. It's your fault. You should be down to fuck with the animal then the goddamn way. Lead them animal where they fucking supposed to be.
I ain't counting me. I couldn't count everything on the face of the plate.
Yeah.
We saw that, hey, that's why the scripture says the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the crest of the rock. That's why the Most High gonna bring you down, man, because you think this is society has produced nothing but proud Edomites, and it has produced nothing but degenerate Israelites, man.
Yeah.
So the Most High, he got to come in here and put this batter together and make this cake the right way, man. Right now, like the scripture say, that the earth is out of course. The whole world is out of course right now.
It's so bad with Jake, like you get into a Jake environment, man, you would rather be around a wild animal, man. Actual wild animal. Because you be around, like the elder said, Esau has got Jake in such a degenerate mode, man. Like when you're around Jake, your anxiety goes through the roof. Watching niggas, man. You know, shit, you know, you're looking at your car, 5 on, let me get 10, you know, you looking, you like, goddamn.
Because, you know, 3 times. You know what I'm saying? The scripture talks about how, you know what I'm saying, that how Jake is evil toward his brother. You know, because technically we're brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? But Jake it's so wicked because the scripture says that his deeds have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. You know, he's really at times, if not all the time, he's definitely worse than Esau for the most part. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, we love our people at the same time because all of Israel shall be saved. But we do understand some of y'all not gonna make it. And a lot of y'all, hell, deserve to be locked up and put away because your mind's not right. You really are conniving, just like Esau.
This is Matthew chapter 3, verse 12. Whose fan is in his hand, and he will thoroughly purge his floor and gather his wheat into the garden, but he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire.
He would be a lick. The chaff is 2/3 of the undesired, man. He's heating, man. So, Lord for the first, because the earth is supposed to function, you know, like a business, man. And the Lord got to set up where everything take care of itself. All it has to be is maintenance, man. You know? But Esau, he tampers with everything. He jumps in the way of shit. Like you say, you just leave, like, why are you under there with the shark?
Why?
Yeah, why you gotta count the shark teeth? Like, goddamn. You know? Yeah. You know?
You do a mass layoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a mass layoff.
Yeah.
I been the daddy hunt them big ass grizzly bear. Why? Like why? I was like, why? I'm like, why? Why the fuck why you take a shoot? And then they gonna go shoot the motherfucker. You know what they say is I mean, like why?
It's not the most out, but that's what Esau does.
He built his houses in mountains. Yeah. Esau build houses, just like that in California. You know? They said they had to go like on a Killer Street. The bears, man, you got bears with their jacket. Esau look. They're like, God damn, why you way up here? Like, you get all the flat ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's in this country, but you won't be way up here where I'm at.
Yeah, he took his element.
Yeah.
He took his element, you know, and started killing them
Yeah.
to make less of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because no, he's our home now.
Yeah.
Black bear.
Yeah.
Just like a black nigga.
It's my bike. What you did? It's my bike. You told him it's my dad.
Second, Habakkuk 1 verse 9 again. They shall come off of violence. Their faces shall suck up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them.
Yeah, you seen this especially when Trump was scoffing at the leave nation. That's the real. Trump really embodied like the pride Esau that the Bible talks about. He's a great demonstration. And he's called little rocket man.
Bro, okay. And this is how I feel though. I'm to be wrong. When Trump came to be president, anybody came out, yes, he's not president. We don't give a fuck what we say, what we do. I mean, I know they've been racist, whatever per se, but when Trump came in, they showed their ass. You can see it, brother. They don't give a fuck. You can see it's out now. Trump
They had their invisible hoods on,
yes.
you know. But when Trump got into office, they took the invisible hood off and like, oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mega hats, you know what I mean? Like I said, like I always say, man, Trump older, so he don't give a shit.
Hell yeah.
He been a billionaire forever, so he old, like he ain't studying this shit, man. You know?
He openly admitted, and showed him just sending the drone strike on one of them generals in what was it, Iran? Yeah, he should.
Trump, he should, man. I would put my nigga back in there.
Me too, man. Me too.
This is my nigga Trump, man.
Yeah, me. The big T.
I ain't just freaky, goddamn.
He part of the pedo ring.
Shit.
Yeah, I bet he was connected with Oprah Winfrey's spiritual father.
Yeah.
You know, they gave him another 99-year sentence for over 200 cases of rape and molestation of women, girls.
Both of them, the devil, they was just freaky, but they had to get more freaky, and then Lord Willie Trump come in and get their war started. Like then, like I said, he killed the Iranian general. Okay. They had the same look, But then he told Raji, royal family in Saudi Arabia, he said, who wants to last 2 weeks, when he told them to start producing more oil, and they got kind of smart. He said, look, man, if you want for America, you want to last 2 weeks. All right, what he called the C-19, China flu.
Hey, he had that photo shoot.
Yeah.
So quick, like,
What do you call Haiti, a shithole country?
oh, country,
Yeah, the paper towel.
Yeah, we was shooting paper towel. My nigga Trump, man.
Back, we need Trump back, yo. Hey, we need Trump back.
Back him, man.
They said they should divide every stronghold, but they should eat this and take.
Yeah, they should deride it stronghold, because all these leaders have a particular culture that goes back thousands of years. But America had pretty much broken down the strongholds of this was all of these nations. He gave them like into himself, man. No? Well,
Then should his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend.
yeah, he shall pass over and offend. Now he don't care how offensive he is, man. There was a time when they were tiptoeing about what they said about the Bible. Now they don't care. No, he's just doing what he wants. He's offended now. Go ahead.
Imputing this his power unto his God.
Imputing his power to his God, which is Satan. He's coming out. No, the earth is under a heavy satanic vibration, and America, especially under a heavy enchantment. I know brothers speak about how when you leave America, different feels when you come back, and it's like a dark, gloomy, goddamn brown spirit. No,
Yeah, I got something for you. Revelation, the 18th chapter, verse 7, it says how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yep.
So much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
We have lived, carelessly, man, deliciously. But like we were saying, look at all these heathen nations that are rich in resources, but they're poor in economy. That's because all the resources are hoarded by Esau. And even in America, just like ancient Rome, in America, everyone is living off the resources of the earth in a cheap house. While the earth is suffering, that's why so much hatred towards America, man. Because America has all this abundance, okay, but it doesn't produce the resources needed, like certain resources to make the PlayStation. They come from Africa, man. certain resources to make batteries, the lithium. A lot of those resources come from Africa, man. These are the necessities that we used to go into $5 below Dollar General and get them, you know. They would be mass produced, man, because Esau was able to just go extrapolate those resources with those companies that he had set up, okay, and live deliciously, man. That's why that time of suffering gonna be bad in America, man, because the earth suffered for America to live deliciously, man. For America to have abundance, man. No?
Says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord's power who judgeth her.
The Lord's gonna set everything right. The judgment of America is gonna balance out. Okay, there's gonna be justice in the earth, man. You know, because America just been getting over, man. America been getting out, man. No?
Well, America is a council on the earth.
Yeah.
America is that council on the earth. That's not, this place will not give earth a rest. Like I was saying, all those materials you need, you gotta gain that from the earth, and he's constantly. We have the law that we're supposed to give man a rest, 7-year rest.
7 years.
This year, let me take a break. Everybody know who's around from there.
This man, he doesn't allow that. He rapes the earth. Scripture says he will destroy him that destroyed the earth.
Yeah, just keep out.
Like this all big thing, Ryan, right? They fucking drill for that in all. Every fucking day I've been.
Or it's like an earth purification. You know, like the way he started using the oil, okay, and he misusing it.
They're gonna do something in place, they shift.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you start working against the ecosystem, and you start affecting modern life.
yeah. We're gonna see like everything that he dealt with, like the things of disaster, hurricanes, earthquakes, all due to this man camping shit. No, everything is like last year in Dallas. It's gonna hit the same temperature in Siberia as it was in Dallas. Like, what you really doing, man?
Yeah.
No?
Like allergies and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's supposed to, hey, Mozart created the earth buds.
Yeah.
He didn't create the earth buds to be able to go outside and then
Yeah.
eyes watering, snot coming out your nose. You know what I'm saying? That's a chemical imbalance from living in Babylon for so long, man. All the chemtrails in the air. Like Esau has purposefully put things in place as a stumbling block of death before the inhabitants of Israel. But what it ended up doing is that it spread to all nations.
You can contain
Oh, you can't contain. You can't contain wickedness. Wickedness it can't just be put inside of a bottle and then you think you can put a lid on it and control how it spreads. So the wickedness got out of control. That's why the scripture says that thou sins have reached unto the heavens. How does that happen? It's an uncontrolled level of wickedness. And then once you go so long with doing wickedly, oh man, nothing happened. You do more wickedness. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, you do more wickedness. So Esau is climbing Jacob's ladder to heaven. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that judgment not executed speedily. Therefore, it's fully set in their minds to do evil.
Reach the highest point.
That's it.
But this is Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. Both of thee, O land, with thy king is a child.
Go to the old land with thy king as a child. Okay? This is what we're seeing, the earth being ruled by a child. Child is what? Irresponsible. Okay? They have no experience. So what? They experiment. See? A child do all these crazy ass experiments. No, really, no different. Yeah, a child ain't concerned about consequences. Okay? A child just do shit. This is who ruling the earth, man. Boy, he tried to shoot. This is the moon. No, he just tested missiles, so missiles go into the ocean. He tested, missiles and all that radiation that's going into the air, nuclear waste, millions of tons of nuclear waste that went into the ocean. Okay, this is a child, man. No, go ahead.
That prince is eating in the morning.
Yep. Now, Prince is point showing that this because the king will get to later on in the afternoon after he handled all his serious affairs. Like the king will eventually sit down after the elder, the serious affairs of the kingdom and make sure things in order. Okay, but Esau, he doesn't move like that, man. Here it is, this man wines and dines himself while the others are going to shit, man. You know?
Blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is the son of noble.
Yep.
And thy princes eat in due season.
This is going to be us. Okay? This is why the scripture is bringing us back to nobility, man. Like we said earlier, this is why the Lord wants us to see us handle our affairs, man. You know, because this nigga is mishandling his affairs, man. You know, Esau handled the earth in a very chaotic state. So that's why the Lord is put out of this situation. He wants us to handle our affairs, man. Because, hey, we're the sons of nobles. See? There's a high standard when you come from nobility, man. Okay, go ahead.
And thy princes eat in due season.
Yep.
The strength and thou for drunk.
Yep, you gonna do something, man. Eat that strength. Okay? And being conservative, man, being moderate. You know, Esau, you know, the exact opposite. Okay, everything he does is about his money. This nigga calls a war just to do a money grab. He said war is the biggest racket.
The gold rush was a racket.
Yeah,
You know, the people who can capitalize off the gold rush, the shovel, the manufacturer, and the pickaxe manufacturer, and the bucket manufacturer.
so this nigga's not gonna give you a free. No, you gotta go, bro. You know, he is not gonna give you an invitation to give you. No, you gotta go.
It said by slothfulness the building decayed, and through idleness of the hands the house droppeth through.
Yeah, slothfulness. All right, Esau was slothful. All right, because the wealth distribution in the earth is extremely low. You have 1%, okay, of the population, the elite, they have 85% of the world's wealth. So you have the other 99% of the people in the rat race to get the leftover 15%. You know? Why is the spirit of what chasing the bags? Really, the bags is supposed to come, your bag supposed to grow resources. Okay? Supposed to be handled businesses, family business is supposed to be handed down to them. No, that's how things are supposed to operate, man. But in this society, has what everyone chasing the bag, man. Okay.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments.
Yep. In fact, start at see.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 7. And thou said, I shall be a name forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
And so when Esau came with power, no, he doing the Renaissance era. He started coming with power. He started putting our people in captivity. He started conquering land. Okay, he was, in his heyday. Okay, I was up there at the Delta today, man. Just miles and miles of them kind of things. There was a big plantation house, okay. So there was one thinking about the land in. They was in their prime, man. Okay, they weren't thinking about this time here when it would be a reckoning. The Lord was said the recompense is going to be yeah, bro.
Let's go ahead now. This thou art given to pleasure that dwelleth carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am none else beside me.
This is the mind of these elites. Okay? He is. He devil thing that they are. The Lord has allowed them to tap into the left hand side, like going into them being able to create groups. Like, do you understand like the knowledge it takes to come up with that thing and be able to contain that kind of power? Okay? Turning, weaponizing like devils think that they are. Going into the what they call gene editing to be able to create GMOs. Okay? Be able to clone speak out in one children. You know? These devils has been, allowed access to so much that they really think that there's some type of deity, some type of entity in the earth, man.
And until that came out probably like a month ago, they had like a machine where parents can choose what they want their baby to have, like eye color, height, weight size, all of that. What type of talent they want them to have.
Yeah. They seen that with the I think TED talk. They was talking to one of the women that worked at Christian, which is like that main gene in the company, you know. And a woman was going into the science of gene editing, going into the science talk of it. Then that Edomite man, he got straight to the point. He said, okay, so what if I want my son to jump like Zion, goddamn? You like shit, he going, this is what devils want.
Yeah.
But they got genetically modified organism. Now they're trying to be able to genetically modify their offspring to be created just like the scripture say. He said it in the temple of the Most High. Yeah, thinking that he is the Most High.
Yeah. You want to create a play. You want to go to the game.
Yeah,
99.
Now all the way down, goddamn.
souped up.
So, yeah, we gonna go on with this.
Like this is and like the leap. What it is? It's number 24 and 20. And when he looked at on Amalek, took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nation, but his latter end shall be that he passed forever.
Yeah, because Amalek, all right, they're the chief against Edomite power in the earth. Amalek is the brains behind the operation. They set up these systems, okay, these secret societies that run everything. As you go into it, all these government officials, okay, all these politicians, all these Masons and Freemasons, it all are secret societies, okay, organizations, okay, they're set up by the elites, they're running the earth, man. They have their people in all these high places in the earth, man. Amalek, okay? That's why the Lord said he will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. That's why Amalek got to be stopped, man. You chop off the head, the body will fall, man. Because Joe Six-Pack, they just know that what you're doing to them now, they just been enjoying white privilege. They don't understand the systems that up top that set these things up, man. Okay? Karen and Joe Six-Pack, they just been enjoying the benefits of their people being in power. No, now they're beginning to suffer as Esau trying to transition, man. But they're elites, okay? They know exactly what they're doing, man. Yeah.
Amalek in the land.
Yeah.
They in the land. That's what we see what the Lord got a hateful generation. He said he got a what? War with generation. Because they own the people in the land. Goddamn Amalek. Yeah, they run the world. They control every damn thing. Yeah. And we see what?
Isaiah 47:7. And thou didst say, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
They're showing the spirit brought it back out. Okay? Because these devils, like I said, when they crime, they wasn't thinking about these things, man. When they were building seeds, they were nature, they was giving Jake the game bait. Okay? They didn't think about a record piece, man. Okay? They just became more proud, like the other said. Nothing was happening to them, like they was prospering. No other nation can stop them from doing that to Jake. They was the authority. No, nobody was saying, look, that's wrong. They just had the green light on Jake, man. And Esau went all gas, no brakes, man. That's why the Lord gonna go all there and gonna race, man. When he comes to the judgment, no. So we got
Matthew 20, verse 45 and 26, he said, "But Yahweh shall call them unto him and said, you know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them."
that's how these devils do. Was where because the people that's in power, they really supposed to be serving the masses in their decision making. Like the decisions that the people in power make is supposed to benefit people that's under them, their subjects. Okay? So
Like, it's where it is. It's good. It's where in the Bible they swear to be for the people.
yeah, no. Like their decision making is supposed to increase, okay, the economy, decrease the violence. You know? But Esau, the way he runs the earth, everybody labor is benefiting him. Because really, we just have enough, for our necessity, maybe a little extra here and there, you know? But nah, man, they are benefiting. Like you go to the in I think it was in the 70s, for every $3,200 that the American worker was making, CEO making like 25,000. Now it's $3,200 that the American worker makes. CEO of these companies, they make 1.2 million. Okay, it's very unbalanced. So now the labors of the masses are only benefiting the few. No, but the decision makers of the few was supposed to benefit the masses, man. Even with King Solomon, what it said, silver was in stone, cedar trees, okay, was in abundance, man, and sycamore trees, man. Because even when King Solomon was marrying particular women, he was marrying the heathen women, he was marrying the princesses, man, of the royal families, man. And it benefited his nation because it opened up trade for Israel, man.
Right.
So when he was making decisions, everybody was eating off of the decisions he was making at the time. No?
But it should not be so among you, or whosoever will be great among you.
He said, if you go back to that, he said in 1 Kings 4, and I think it's 20.
Oh, that.
First Kings chapter 4, verse 20. Judah and Israel were many,
Yep.
as the sand which is by the sea is
This is during time of King Solomon, it was meaning the same thing.
as the sand which is by the sea in multitude,
Yep.
eating and drinking and making merry.
Eating and drinking and making merry. Everybody was good, go ahead.
And Solomon reigned over all kingdoms from the river into the land of Philistine.
So go to 27. You go to 27.
Jumping down to verse 27, those officers provided victuals for King Solomon, for all that came up to King Solomon's table, every man in his month, every man in his month, they had nothing.
That's okay. Every man in Israel said they lacked nothing. Okay? In this society, it's a war. Like you in war with Bill, man. You know?
You get kicked like
Yeah.
like you paid. Or who living or come back. Yeah. You paid, kick Bill become the boss.
Yeah. That's why you gotta go to work, limping, dragging your ankle like I can't miss, goddamn. It's goddamn war, man.
This is how I was doing the same. I was doing that shit because I mean, you get they get the money, they get the bill. I can do 50 on the day, 50 on the day. But hey, we like we want them damn bills, man.
So that comes from all this stuff of decision making on top level. Okay, because it's very disproportionate, man. Well, to the wealth. But under King Solomon, See, we said no man lacking nothing, man. Everybody eating, drinking, and marrying. They said we were maybe at conceived. Okay? That's what the earth is going back to, and it's gonna be under the house shop. No?
Back in Matthew 20, verse 25 again, when Yahweh called them unto him and said, ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you, but whosoever would be great among you, let him be your minister. Whosoever would be chief among you, let him be your servant.
Yeah, because the place of the king, okay, he's a servant for his people. See, as a king, of course, you're gonna have personal benefits. Thing is not to get greedy. Okay? That's the thing. That's why your house was came loaded, man. You know, he can't keep preaching, man. Showed them how to maneuver, man. You know? This is why he has us down here in the trenches, man, so we can understand how to maneuver amongst our people. Okay? Like the other said, man, we love our people, but we understand why, you know, Jacob trouble gotta happen. You know, because the state that they're in ain't bad for business right now. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be a functioning business, man. But when they come back, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be set up. You know? Because we're gonna have abundance. The earth is gonna yield forth its abundance, man. Okay? But we're not gonna be like these devils how they do and hoard up everything to themselves, man. You know, and got everyone else on the rat race, man. Nah, man. You know? Hey, and our kingdom, after that 1,000-year period with the heathen back in their land, you know, they're going to get to enjoy the earth, man. They're going to get to enjoy the come up without being swindled all the time, man. Okay? Not having fine print in every goddamn thing, man. It's just going to, it's going to be what it is, man. Man's going to be able to be head of his household. He's going to be able to have as many women as he can provide for, man. You know? Yeah, if you do those things, there ain't gonna be no depopulation of gender. You know, soon child born, you got demons in it. No, ain't gonna be none of that, man. No, that's how Esau feels, man. He makes you born in debt. Yeah. Like what? American born $75,000, $77,000 debt. No, like this, what's no pressure, man? To be in debt from day one. No,
You got the debt clock in. I can look it up and see where it is.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 8. Therefore hear now this. Therefore hear now this, that thou art given to pleasure that dwelleth carelessly, that say in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right, so chief, you got it. Right, even like on the law of children.
Therefore hear now this, that thou art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that say in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Right. Then it said that are given to pleasure. So that's all that's over here in America. Everybody's all focused on pleasing themselves. It's all about self over here. Self-worship.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
That's the mindset of the American people, especially the elite. I mean, especially well, it's the mindset of the America. You know that America would never be taken out of the top position of the world superpower, and it never see any type of demotion in the earth. You know, it'll never come from first world, first world country to a third world country.
They really believe that this place, even though other countries have nukes, they really believe this place ain't gonna be touched by it. She believes she ain't gonna be she gonna know the loss of children, but it's about to be a mass loss.
Going into it, each American first citizen $97,000 of debt. Then it said, if you're a debt for tax claim, it's $253,000. Oh. So this society, we're going to debt, man. This is whole pressure. No, like no one knows how it feels just to be. Not to break up. Because like I say, if you have your own, because it don't take much land of the game, so really to have your own something. You know, if you work the land, if you know you have a few livestock, you know, you have a garden, you know, you have the trees, you know, you build your house, you know how you want it. Like this a way, this ain't how it's supposed to be, man. Because you got a house now, what do you call it? Mortgage. You can pay on till you die. You know, yeah, you know, man.
One of my coworkers, the other day it was wind. Yeah, I was leaving out. You know, we walking out together. He was man, he wish this was the day where he didn't have to worry about going to work. He was just ready. You know, he's ready for it. They ready. You gotta wake up and go to work. Just wake up whenever he want to do. You know, do whatever he want to do that day. Don't have to deal with nobody's business.
That's that's good. That's why he was down. So he said he's gonna give us abundance. We'll have abundance in time. No?
But Revelation 21:4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Yeah, the former way of existing is going to pass away. See, we're going to have that time. That's another thing in this society. You know, is everybody pressed for time. Everybody's in the rush, man. No? Well, in our kingdom, that fact is going to be taken away. We're going to be immortals, man. You know? We're going to just be. No rush to do anything. No such thing as late to anything, man. Okay? You go on vacation, but you can never fully relax. Because you're constantly thinking about your cares when you get back, man. How many days you got left? Yeah, how many days you got left? You know, bills you got to, you know, still maintain. No, there ain't gonna be no such thing as build us in the kingdom, man. They should gonna pay tribute. No, and we're gonna live, we're gonna go back to living on the earth, man, with the earth producers, man. Because the dollar is nothing but a middleman to the soil.
One more for you. Revelation 17:4, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest, and he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Yep.
Therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun lighten them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of water, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
That's the state we're going to be in, man. No, and how Shot's feeding us with his knowledge and bringing us to the kingdom. You know, we want to be fed with the rulership. You know? So we can end it with that, this 6 days. 52. We talk about the end of this empire, we got one coming, man. It's going to be eternal. You know?
It's Second Ezra, chapter 8, verse 52. Unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is rented, and times to come is prepared.
Yeah, but the earth is going to turn back to paradise. Luke's going to cleanse a lot of filth in the earth. Man. The earth is going to turn back to paradise. Man. Tree of life, man, which is the nation of Israel. That's going to be planted. Okay? We're going to be planted in righteousness, man, and we're going to branch out in righteousness. Man. Okay? We're going to cover the earth.
Benjamin, made ready, the city is built, and rest is allowed.
The city built and rest is allowed. Okay? Rest is allowed, man. A rest from thinking about stretching of cares of this life. Man. No more thinking about death. No more thinking about bills. No more trying to balance your bank account in your head all day. It's gonna be a rest of those things, man. Dysfunctioning families, man. Split families, arguments and divorce. All this gonna be a thing of the past. Yeah. Perfect. Goodness and answer. No, it's gonna be willing and righteous on how to run the earth. Like, okay, and we see Esau doesn't have it. You know.
All right, we got brothers and sisters 85. Like y'all pray this. Glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kadosh. Double on the apostle, Edison, Jim, salutations to your brother, this word, too. Shalom. Shalom.
It's okay.